Welcome back, everyone. My name is Echo. Hope you're having a great day. In today's Minecraft video, we have a brand new beta / preview for Minecraft Pocket Edition, the Bedrock version. This is the beta version 1.18.30.26. It will be the preview version 1.18.30.27. There's no difference. The preview, it's just +1. Here is the confirmation from Megaspud, Minecraft Community Manager. He said, "Hello Minecrafters, just to let you know, there is a new Bedrock Edition beta / preview rolling out today. You can read the changes here. If you want the changelog, it's down below, and they are actively looking for feedback on these features, along with any bugs you discover." But also good news, because today we've been given the first official 1.19 Java Minecraft snapshot, which introduces changes to the Deep Dark, introduces frogs, and new blocks. I'll check this out in a separate video. Once again, a shout out to modbay_ on Twitter, who has confirmed that the mangrove leaves, the propagoules, and the mud bricks and blocks are available in the Minecraft Bedrock Edition coding. So they're coming very soon. So unfortunately for Minecraft Bedrock Edition, we still have no sign of the Warden. It's taken a little bit longer than I expected, but today in this video, we do have a lot of changes, including changes to the goat horn and a completely new horn which has been introduced to the game. But just a heads up, there is a known issue in this version. Older worlds that have not yet been opened in 1.18 plus may experience issues with unexpected chunks below y = 0, not generating correctly. We suggest that you make backup copies of your worlds and avoid opening pre-1.18 worlds in this beta / preview build. So yeah, make sure you always back up your worlds. But check this out, experimental features. We have a new horn. It's called the copper horn. This is what it says. Added copper horn item, which is crafted using 3 copper ingots in a V shape with a goat horn in the middle. Can play 3 different sounds by looking up, crouching, and everything else. So everybody, welcome the copper horn, which is crafted again with copper ingots and a goat horn. Now, you know what's interesting about this? It's not just one copper horn, because check this out. We have 10 different copper horns available. So let me just play these sounds, because again, each one is different depending on if you're looking up or looking down or crouching. So let me play a couple of these sounds for you. One of the most unexpected introductions to Minecraft. So, how do you craft them? Again, incredibly simple to do. Goat horn in the middle, and this is in a V shape. It's not shapeless, FYI, okay? So it has to be in these 2 formations, right? So this could go here and here. So there's 2 ways to do it, which is this way, I think. What happens, right, if I put it there, put that there, and that there? No. So, yeah, this is the way you craft it. And the outcome is going to be the copper horn. But like I said, there is multiple different ones. If we go to the crafting, the creative menu and type in copper horn, you can see them all here. Before we check out all 10 copper horns, it also says added special sounds for copper horns crafted from goat horns found from screaming goats. Now, I do not know which one of these is representing the screaming goat, so I do apologize with that one, but I'm gonna play them all for you all. Now, like it says, it can play 3 different sounds by looking up, crouching, and everything else. So I think everything else is just like within this region. Obviously, looking up, it's gonna make a sound, and obviously in the crouch position, it's gonna make a different sound. So I'm going to play each one 3 times, starting off with the Great Sky Falling. Let's go. That has to be one of the most unexpected introductions to Minecraft. The developers have also confirmed they have no more plans for the horns in Minecraft, other than it being for sounds. So it's going to be just a social feature for gameplay. But apparently these sounds can be heard over great distances, so could be used in single-player worlds or multiplayer worlds to locate your friends. Let me know your opinions about these in the comments section. Moving over to the goat horn changes. Added additional goat horn sounds, which are random per goat. So it looks like all of these are combined using copper ingots in order to get all of these. However, it's random from goats, so you never necessarily know which goat horn you are going to get. We have goat horn ponder, goat horn sing, goat horn seek, goat horn feel, admire, call, yearn, resist, fly, and dream. So what I want to do here is play these, right? So let's play this. And you'll notice that this has a massive cooldown. So this does not work the same way as the copper horn. Like if I crouch and look up, you'll notice the sound isn't different at all. And it's going to be the same if we play them facing down as well or crouching. There is absolutely no difference. But what I do want to do is very similar to the copper horn and play all the sounds for you. The cooldown seems a little bit much in my opinion. Okay, so this one plays the original sound. So the original sound, which sounds like a raid, is called Feel. Next one is called Admire. So these two play the original sounds so far, that being Feel and Admire. We've got Call, which is next. Call is this one. That also sounds like an original sound as well. Next, we have Yearn. So they still kept some of the original sounds, which I think is pretty decent. Let's see what this one's like. Okay, now that sounds like something from Lord of the Rings. So yeah, I kind of like that one. Then we've got Resist. That has to be surely from the Screaming one, surely. So if that's from the Screaming one, I'm going to play that, leave that on the floor. That one's called Fly, and this one's called Dream. Honestly, though, these two could also be in contention for the Screaming Goat. So what I do want to do here is get rid of all of these ones. And what I am going to do is combine these with copper. Because I'm curious, right? So we'll grab a bunch of them. Tied the crafting table. We're going to go bang. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That obviously makes Fearless River Gift. We have the Dream one, which is the Sweet Moon, and the Resist. So in my opinion, these are the ones that sound like the Screaming Goat sounds. But there is so much difference compared to the regular goat sound with the goat horn compared to the copper version. The sound like stays in one spot. I could hear it bouncing from one earbud to another. Anyway, we have the copper horn and we have the goat horn. Again, very unexpected. And likewise, with the regular goat horn, they have added a special sound for screaming goats. It also says, it is always dropped when a goat with at least one horn rams into these blocks, that being stone, packed ice, iron ore, copper ore, emerald ore, or any kind of wood log from the overworld. It says goats have a small chance of spawning with only one horn. Baby goats will always end up with 2 horns. So these are the blocks that you are going to have to set up around your world if you want to get one from a goat, that being a goat horn. And also you do have a chance to get a spawning goat with 1 horn. Let's see if we can get one of these. Come on, horns. There we go. It took a little bit of time. So looking at the rarity there, they're not common. So yeah, you can get goats that only have 1 horn. But as it mentioned, the baby goats will always have 2 horns when they grow up. But baby goats will have no horns, of course, when they're a baby. And if you don't fancy collecting them that way, there's been an update to Pillager Outposts. Added goat horn and copper horns as loot. Let's go and find an outpost. Pillagers really are monsters. Let's let these allays out, which they haven't had any changes this week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 allays in one of these little huts. Anyway, it took me like 5 or 6 of these to find in order to get an actual goat horn. But the loot is up here. For me, I found a goat horn, which is Ponder. I wonder if Ponder is the default one, and then you have to get the other ones via them ramming into things. I'll have to do a little bit of experimenting with them. Moving on with features and bug fixes. Starting off with gameplay. Fixed an issue where the hunger bar would not deplete on some marketplace worlds. The next one, fixed bad omen effect not being applied after defeating a pillager captain. We do got a bug report. Captains don't give bad omen when defeated. So this person is doing it via commands to summon one of the leaders. Obviously, you should be given the bad omen. This is also one of the latest beta/previews as well. So no bad omen effect was given. That will change. The mob hurt and death sounds no longer overlap. We got a bug report. Here is the bug report. Listen to this sound. It's only a small clip. Next, knockback resistance now dampens the vertical lift received from the Iron Golem attack. So I noticed when they made some changes to Netherite and the whole knockback stuff on Bedrock Edition, you still got yeeted up in the sky incredibly high. Now if we do / summon Iron Golem here, the / game mode S. When I hit this, I'm not going to go as high up. I'm going to go back, but not incredibly high. Check this out. You can see here. So we go back, but not enough that on the drop, you're going to take damage and lose health points. So that is one thing I noticed as well. Just trying to gain a couple of hearts so I can show you this one more time. Come on, Mr. Iron Golem. One more heart. Go on, there you go. So yeah, they've changed that. The last gameplay changes is save structure blocks now correctly detect corner at -Y levels. Moving on to vanilla parity, also known as Java Parity. Sad news for Bedrock players. Nether brick, iron/gold nuggets, red/brown mushroom blocks, and chorius plant/flower blocks can no longer be used as fuel in furnaces. So we've lost a feature, but why does it have to always be Java parity? Never ever do the Java players get Bedrock parity. So here is the official report here. Nether bricks and iron and gold nuggets can be used as fuel in furnaces. I mean, I kind of get it in a way, but yeah, they were exclusive to Bedrock. It's no longer a thing. And also, camera now shakes the same way it does in Java Edition when the player receives damage. We got a bug report. Player damage screen shake is broken. So this one is, again, it's hard to see it. Very hard to see it. It's just to do with the angle that you take damage on. Not this one. I mean, it's really hard to tell with those like 1 second clips. So I believe it's to do with the camera angle that you take damage in. Instead of going from left to right, it goes from right to left now. But anyway, that's what changed. Changes with mobs. We only have one of them this week. Fixed an issue where some large mobs in marketplace maps could get stuck. Great news for Pocket Edition players. User interface changes when using the new touch controls on mobile devices. The size of the thumbstick can now be adjusted with the button size slider in the settings screen. Let me show you. As you know, in last week's beta/preview, the developers introduced some new touch controls for Pocket Edition players. This can be enabled in options and settings and in touch. At the top, it will say enable new touch control schemes. So by default, it's on classic, which by the way is staying. So if you like the regular way of Minecraft, no problem. We're going to be checking out the crosshair option. As you know, these can be too big. So this week, they've actually introduced the ability to change the size. So if we go back into touch controls and at the bottom, you're able to adjust these. So like 50, I think is by default, which again, on my iPad isn't much of a problem. But like when I was playing on phone, this is what reminded me of on phone. Check this out. We had touch and go to the bottom and make this 100. Like, check that out. So I still think they need a separate resizer for the joystick compared to the jumping buttons and things like that. Maybe that's just me. Again, there's still so much work to be done here, in my opinion. I don't think they're going to do it anytime soon, though. It needs to be way more customizable. Let's see what it looks like on the opposite scale. Let's go to touch, and let's make this literally like 0. Oh my god, look at the size of that. Yo, that could be really good for a Minecraft challenge video. Can you beat the game on the smallest Pocket Edition UI? So, yeah, the problem here for me is that the Joy-Con is the problem. Like, let us change the size of the Joy-Con. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to change this on its own. So, yeah, that's the change I've noticed. I still don't think it's perfect, but I guess it's a much better improvement compared to last week. But also, they have fixed an issue in the Pocket UI where items could be dropped unintentionally in blocks with custom UIs, and resized those screens to allow for dropping items on the sides instead. They have improved contrast on multiple UI elements, and this one's pretty good, enabled the Behaviors Pack tab in the new Create New World screen. Let me show you. So obviously this is the new UI that we have been given. We've had the Resource Packs menu for a very long time. This week we have the Behaviors Packs menu, and this is what it looks like. Incredibly simplified, like the Resource Packs. We've got the ones that are available here as a little drop down so people can leave what it is and a couple of details about it, and also in the title as well. And you simply activate it that way, and it's here, or you can deactivate it. Incredibly easy to use, and is available in this week's beta/preview. And last but not least, we have a few technical updates. Let's read the changelog. We have changes to components, general, stability and performance, and game test framework. If you're into the technical side, there's a link in the description. So there we have it. That is this week's beta. Unfortunately for Bedrock players, we do not have the Warden or the Deep Dark just yet. But yeah, we've got this horn, along with another horn as well. And you can see when you use one, you can't use these at all. The cooldown on the regular goat horn is a lot longer than the other one. But then you've also got this one as well. So yeah, we've always wanted and wondered what the goat horn is going to do. It's classed as a social item, and that's it. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.